Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
So a white woman has moved to Zanzibar in Africa from Ireland, and this is what she wants us to know about her newfound experience. Check it out.
Since living in Africa, my views on race have changed and evolved a lot. I grew up in Ireland. Ireland is a very, very white country, although that is changing. Amazingly, it's getting more diverse. But growing up, I didn't have a non-white person in my class until I was 12. I remember being told growing up not to get into a car with a black taxi driver because they won't know where they're going. But I think really it was because people didn't trust black people when I was growing up, which is crazy to me now because everybody in my life right now that I trust is a black person.
So as you saw and heard her say there, she's learning to trust black people. Of course, Ireland is very white and Zanzibar is very black, right? And she talked about the things she was told growing up about black people. But did they tell you that when you take your white self to a predominantly black place because you're trying to find something else, that's called being a colonizer? Did they tell you that? Did they tell you that being a colonizer is not good for the people that you're encroaching upon? Yeah, it may be good for you because you have found it easier and cheaper to live there. I don't know. But what about the people who were there? Because when you and more people who look like you go there, typically y'all have a little bit more money. Y'all bump up the cost of living there, and then y'all want to change things, right? You might say, does it have to be so loud in this neighborhood? It's like, well, it's always loud in this neighborhood. The problem in the neighborhood ain't the music or the noise, it's you. Then y'all want to try to get all these ordinances and all these things to cater you all because you have colonized such places. And the other thing is, since you're fleeing from Ireland and now you trust black people, are you also learning that it was never black people that was the problem? That it was your people? Because I think that's the wider conversation. Of course, y'all been lied to about black people all over the world, making us the boogeyman, right? But then somehow you guys feel really comfortable enough to move where we are. As I said, and when I went to South Africa, Joburg to be exact, we were told by black people and other South Africans, hey, you got to be careful around here because they do this, that, the other. And so for a day, we're like, oh my God, let's move together and have our head on swivel. But I changed my mind when I saw a white woman walking down the street by herself. And I said, oh no, if she's not afraid to walk, in Joburg by herself, then I'm not going to be either. And we weren't after that. And, it's just what they tell us. And of course, we know a lot of that propaganda come from the white people. So again, she's talking about, how she has learned to trust us. We don't care. I don't anyway. Like they say that stuff like that means something to us. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you could trust us now. I don't know what I would do without your trust. Well, because we know that you now could trust us, that tells us that we really shouldn't trust you. The fact that you got to come out and proclaim, I trust black people now. We don't care because we will never trust you. Never have and never will. And for those of y'all that thinks because now she's amongst you that you should trust her, you should be careful. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube.